Hey everybody, it's Dan from the Outdoor Trade Show Network. It's Thursday night, April 16th of 2020, and I got Duffy on with me. Holy cow, Duffy, this popped up quick on here. People must be, so we get this up and running so I can see what we got going here. But I'll introduce Duffy. Duffy, tell everybody, let everybody know who you are and let everybody know what you're going to talk about tonight.
Well, I'm Duffy Kopf, and I do some promotional work for Westin Fishing, which is a Danish company. And what I've done now is I've taken some of the baits that are available in different spots. So we're going to talk about that after we run the video where you can get this product. But quality products, you know that as well as I do, Dan. You've seen most of them. The ones that you're going to see are not available everywhere. And then even the places like Raleigh and Helens doesn't have every single bait that Westin makes. We've only been in the United States a little over 2 years now. So it's a steady progression of getting those products on the shelves in stores in the United States. And of course, I'm more concerned with Wisconsin. But we also, over the Muskie Expo down in Chicago, work with the people down in Chicago. And I've got a few other suggestions for people too. So Westin is a Danish company. They make high quality baits. They make baits of all different sizes. The ones that I'm involved in are the larger baits because of my pike and muskie background. But after you watch this, if you go to the Westin website, you can look at everything that they've got on there. So why don't you run that video?
Well, here's another one, Duffy. Is most of the stuff that they got now, you'll find everything on I had the website up there, the westin-fishing.com. Everything is on the website, right?
Everything that's available. What you do when you go to that website is click on United States for the language part of it. And the stuff that'll be on there, most of it will be available in some of the stores.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, you tell me, do you want me to run the video?
Go for it.
We got to be quiet. So you and I, we have to be quiet now while that runs. Okay.
Yep. I'll try.
Here you go. Oh, Duffy, here's what I got to do is I got to do this. So I got to play with my stuff here. I got to get stuff situated. There we go.
Hi, this is Duffy Kopf, and I just wanted to let you know some of the Westin lures that are available at the Muskie Shop and Wilderness Fish and Game in Sauk City, Wisconsin. Hi, this is the Monster Vibe spinnerbait in Colorado blades, which make it ride higher in the water column and give out a lot of vibration. It comes in 4 colors, has a very weedless design, has a ring TCT on the trailer for some additional attraction, and is extremely tough. The Monster Vibe Willow will ride lower in the water so you can fish it a little deeper. It also has a very weedless design and comes in 4 colors with the ring tees on the back, and also is an extremely tough spinnerbait. Westin's Freddy the Frog at 7 1/4 inches was the 2018 ICAST Bait of the Year. It's hand painted, is made of ABS plastic, it is a topwater bait, and contains a glass rattle. Westin's Danny the Duck is made of ABS plastic. It's a shallow running crankbait. It's wire through, so the hooks are very solid in there, and contains some rattle balls so it makes some noise as it's going through the water. Westin's Percy the Perch hybrid referring to the hard plastic head, and the latter 2/3 of the body is a soft rubber. It goes down to an intermediate depth. It's very, very lifelike looking, and it contains an interior rattle. You will be happy fishing this one. Percy the Perch hybrid's cousin, Percy the Perch Inline, is made of solid ABS plastic with a 90-pound wire made specifically for trolling, and it is the world's first inline hard lure. Hey, Westin's Ricky the Roach hybrid, remember that's the first third is a solid ABS plastic and the last 2/3 are a soft rubber. It goes down to about 3 to 10 feet. It has a full wire connection, and this one is really a lot of fun to fish. It's Westin's Tommy the Trout Hybrid. It runs from 3 to 6 feet on the retrieve, has full wire connection, and very, very lifelike action. Hey, here's a new one from Westin, the Hypotease Inline. This is a big 13 3/4 inches long. It's a sinking model. You control it, but you can cast it. It runs down from 3 to 10 feet. It has a very lifelike S-pattern swimming action, has 90-pound wire, and is hand painted. The Raw Bite, which you can troll or cast, it's made of ABS plastic and runs from 3 to 10 feet deep. It's got an ultrasonic rattle ball, and take my word for it, it is loud, and it contains a long cast system, so you get good casts out of it. Hey, Westin's Mike the Pike comes in 2 different versions. One is a completely ABS plastic. The other one is the hybrid, which is 1/3 plastic and 2/3 rubber. The plastic will run from 2 to 5 feet deep, depending on which eyelet you hook up to, whereas the hybrid will run from 3 to 10 feet, depending upon which eyelet you use. The plastic features a tight S action swimming through the water. The front hookup is more of a rolling action. They are amazingly lifelike and come in 3 different colors. The Westin Platypus is 100% ABS plastic, will run from 6 to 23 feet, depending upon whether you're casting or trolling it. Has complete wire-through construction, has a great finish in 6 different beautiful colors, features the famous Westin roll, and you can also fish this very, very slowly. The bigger versions of Westin's Swim Glide Bait run from 4 3/4 inches to 5 7/8 inches and is made of ABS plastic, will run from 1 to 6 feet deep, has a very long casting design. It has an unbelievable action, you gotta see it to believe it, wire through construction, and comes in 6 beautiful colors. Westin's Shad Tease Slim is a soft bait that's very, very flexible, but yet very tough. Has an easy action shad tail, along with a great rolling belly flash. You'll enjoy fishing this bait, and the 2 biggest sizes come in 8 5/8 inches and 10 5/8 inches, and it is really great on a figure 8.
There we go, Duffy. That was nice. That was nice, Duffy.
Yeah, it came out pretty good.
It came out really nice. You did a nice job with that. We're going to go back to this here. Here's another thing. At the beginning, I forgot to do my wellness check. We got to do our wellness check on everybody out
Go
there.
for it.
We got to check. We got to ask. My big thing is this. Is everybody all right? I want to make sure that people in our network here, that everybody's all right, or how are they handling what we're going through right now? We've never been through anything like this. So that's my big thing, is check on everybody. We got recycled plastic baits, swim baits, Senkos. Daniel Day is looking for, so here we got some posts on here. Enjoying these chats from Daniel Day. And then Matt Butcher's got weedless is important in Wisconsin. Looking for a gentleman who sells recycled plastic baits, swim baits, Senkos, etc. Anyone know who he is? I have never heard of anybody selling recycled plastic baits. Have you, Duffy?
Nope, never have heard of it.
No, I haven't. How about I got a guy. I'll tell you what. Adam, do you know Adam Swicklet? I can't pronounce it. I have a hard time with Adam's last Swicklinski or Adam's really good. I should call him. Let's put some calls out. I have a terrible time with Adam's last name. I don't know why. But we'll put some calls out. Peter Dries says, hey, Duffy. So you got Peter Dries has got, hey, Duffy. Hey, Duffy, what I should tell people, too, is when we do these, is have your phone sitting there. I can cheat. See, I can watch on my phone. Steve's got, as long as Wisconsin doesn't close down The boat launches, I'm okay. Yeah, that's right. You said the boat launches are open. They're going to slowly start opening stuff up, right, Duffy?
As far as I know, the only boat launches that are actually closed are in state parks. And then I know there's been some, like up in Ocano, and there's been a few other places where just too many people get together to do it.
People weren't being respectful of what we got going on. That was the problem. They weren't being respectful of what's going on.
I'm a little bit concerned about May 2nd, which is regular opening day, inland waters.
Right.
And if people it's nuts enough on a regular year. It's kind of fun to just go there and try people that aren't used to backing their boats in and everything doing that. But boy, you're going to have to have patience, and you're going to have use some common sense.
Be a little smarter. We're going through a crisis right now, so let's everybody use their heads. Be a little smarter with this thing.
Yeah.
Let's get back. Okay. He and his girl were doing that in the garage.
What were they doing in the garage?
So yeah, what were they doing in the garage? They were making plastic. They were making recycled plastic lures in the garage. So we got to put that out there to everybody, guys. Find out who that is for Daniel Day. Find out for Daniel who was doing recycled plastic baits in their garage. That's a good project for everybody. So what else we got with Westin? What do we got?
I just want to give everybody a little bit of a background here. There's a guy by the name of Ingvar Westin. He's the guy that started this whole thing. He was in Sweden, and he was a tool maker, a machinist. And what he would do is he would carve some toys for his kids to play with in the water. And the original Westin bait was called a jate, which is the Swedish word for giant. And it was just a stick bait about that big, and the kids would play with it. And he carved it to the point where he could get it, so he'd get that what Westin is known for, and that is that Westin roll. You get a little bit of belly flash all the time. And then some of his fishing buddies caught onto that and saw it moving through the water, convinced them to put some hooks on it, and they had a lot of success. And before you know it, in 1952, they started a cottage industry like some of the smaller companies that you have on your network here. That's how that all started. And it ended up being a very bustling product line. And now, in this day and age, is a very trusted and established brand. It is now headquartered in Denmark, and they offer a wide variety of very much trusted lures and other fishing equipment, and they're all produced with passion. And that's one of the biggest things that sells me on these. And once you get one in your hands, once you get one of those Westin baits in your hand, you really can tell about the quality of how they put these together. It's a little hard here because my screen is very small that I'm looking at. And I'm going to show you some. Some of them, you've seen them on the video, but it's another thing to see them in somebody's hands.
Well, now, anybody that's been at the shows or saw you at the shows, if you've seen Barry at the shows, Westin lures are top of the line. They really, really, really are a fun. They do a great job. Quality is top of the line.
Now, at the end of the video, it gave you the website address for Westin. I also want to give you an email. So I'm going to just spout out the email. It's us@westin-fishing.com.
Okay.
So if you have any questions that you need answered that I can't answer or whatever, you go to that and ask your questions. Or if you need to know where to order stuff, whatever it might be, all you got to do is go to that email. Now,
Duffy, post that when you get done. After we get done tonight, just post that on the video.
Oh, I don't know if I can do that.
I think you can. I think you're capable. I think after you do that video, I think you're capable.
Anyway, there's a couple of other places for, especially for online sales. You can do it over the phone. You can do it online. There's Reed Sporting Goods, which is really huge over in Minnesota. That's reeds.sports.com. And there's also Tackle Warehouse, which is a big online business. And their website is tacklewarehouse.com. And if you go to these websites, if you want to order something online, you can always do it. You find out their telephone number on the website. And the third one I want to talk about here a little bit is a place called Tackle Direct. And that's one word, tackledirect.com. And you can order some of the stuff. Now, they're not going to have maybe as wide a variety as what we've shown even on the video, but they will have some of the stuff. Now, you'll notice on the video, there was only one soft plastic bait near the end of the video that was on there. Now, this is the larger one. This is the same thing. They're very, very flexible, but on the other hand, they're very, very tough. And you can see on the bottom, you can see that hook rigging system. Up at the front, you've got the jig, you've got two hooks. When you get a fish hooked on there, those hooks actually pull out from the body of the bait so that you have a lot better chance of getting that in, and the fish has no leverage on throwing that bait, as opposed to a regular, larger crankbait like this platypus right here. Now, there is a better chance that it'll be able to throw this because it's so close to that lure when it shakes its head. And that's why I get them close to the boat, man. I'm sticking my rod tip in the water. I don't want them coming out of the water and shaking their head like that. That's a platypus. Comes in a bunch of different colors. This is casting. This is trolling. And when this thing goes through the water, kind of, like a regular crankbait, it'll go through like this. But this goes like this, too, and gets that Westin roll in there. And that's very, very effective. I want to quickly show you some of the other baits that I've got here. This one's a very popular one for both pike and muskie in North America. This is, you can see, you really can't see because I don't have enough room on the screen, different sizes. This is the bigger one. This is the smaller one. You hear that? Lots of rattles in there.
Nice.
And when you throw that and you bring that back without any movement on your part, they're moving back and forth like this all the time.
Nice.
Very cool. Two different sizes on the 2008 iCast award winners. Here's Freddy the Frog.
Oh, those are nice. The frogs.
You've got the bigger one. You've got the smaller one. You've got to see these move through the water to even believe them.
Yeah, the frogs that Westin make are great. Yeah.
Let's see. Another popular one is called the Raw Bite. This again can be trolled. You can cast it. A lot of big BBs in there. Comes in a variety of colors. This one is outstanding. This one is Mike the Pike.
Yeah, Mike the Pike. I can see you catch a lot of fish with Mike the Pike.
It comes in a variety of sizes, and if you can see this on here,
got to come a little higher, Duffy. Little higher, little higher.
It's got two places to hook it up. If you put it on the back one, this one right here, you're going to get that bait to go deeper. You get a lot of S pattern, but a little less roll on it. And if you do it more in the front, it'll run a little bit shallower. Now, this is called a hybrid. This particular one, solid ABS plastic head, but then the body is very flexible and it's a soft rubber-like substance. But again, very, very tough. And these hooks will pull out. At least the back hook will pull out if you get a fish on that one.
Yeah, Westin makes some nice stuff.
Their spinner baits are outstanding.
Yeah, they
Now,
do.
available in the stores are the Colorado, working higher in the system, and you've got the Willow Leaf. Both of them have a stinger hook on it with some plastic to give it some extra attraction. These are about as weedless as a spinnerbait can get, especially when you're throwing for pike or muskie. Now, this will be interesting to see how this shows up.
Shows up pretty good. You got to come. Oh, there you go. There you go.
There it is. That's the jig head. You get in there. That's what screws it into the head. And it comes in a bunch of different weights. So you can work. I actually have one where it doesn't add any weight. You can add up to over 30 grams on that if you want to go really deep. And then what you attach to that by the split ring for the bigger baits, you've got this rig. And for the smaller baits, we've got a couple of different size rigs for the smaller ones, and they're single hook.
Nice.
So if you only get a 6-inch bait on there, all you need is one hook. And it's all very, very high quality. It's something we have through the Muskie Expos really made a lot of hay this year, I think. People are really starting to recognize the quality. People are buying quite a few of them. And I just see that is going to continue. And as we go, I just got an email from Barry the other day. He wants suggestions on colors for 2021. So they're always looking to upgrade what they're doing, make it better, and make it more attractive to fish. And even more important in the industry is make it more attractive to the fishermen so that they're going to be buying some.
Yeah, they make good products. They make good products.
It's fun for me to work with, because when it first came to me, I didn't know if I want to do it because of all the other companies that I do stuff like this for. But boy, once I saw the quality involved in those baits, I could not pass that up.
And they're good people. You've been around the Westin people now for a couple of years. They're really good people that are involved in the company too.
Yeah, they're good. And of course, I'm working with Dewey Stewart and Dale Anderson and Chris Johnson, along with the boss, Barry Stockhouse. Yeah. We really have a good stuff with this. Kevin Pischke up in Green Bay, he's using a lot of the Westin baits. So word is getting around and people are using them.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good product, Duffy. So did we get our bases covered there, Duffy?
Well, I think, like I said before, not all the baits by any stretch of the imagination. And every one of these baits that I showed you is not going to be in all these stores. Not all of them are going to be in Raleigh and Helen's. I also need to mention Wilderness Fishing Game in Sauk City, Wisconsin. They've got a fairly good variety of some of the baits in there, and they've got some of the smaller ones in there too. So once this whole virus thing gets over, you get a chance to go in there and look. Make sure you do that. Go on the webpage. If you get stuff, you can always call the store and say, hey, do you have this? And they can let you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, we get our bases covered there, my friend?
I think so.
Okay. Well, let me do my speech, which is this. Another one. Daniel Dave put in there, I am a part-time tackle rep in West Milwaukee. I have various items for sale, rods, reels, combos, lures. Yeah. And that's, I wanted to post on here. If you got products, that's what we're all about, selling products. You know, I want to be the guy that when people are looking for something, they come to the Outdoor Trade Show Network because they're looking for products, and we got the answers for them. But what I want to tell everybody is this. You got a product or service has to do with the outdoors. You want to sell it on TV. You want to sell your products on TV, on an actual full-blown TV network for selling outdoor products, Outdoor Trade Show Network. And get a hold of me here because, Duffy, here, if we can do this, I send you an email. Here, I send an email. You tap on the link. So anybody that's got a product or a service, you want to come on and talk about what you're doing, it's get a hold of me here. And we can do this at 7 o'clock any night. Talk about your company, talk about your products. But Duffy, it was easy. I sent you the link. You tapped on there. You said what? Your microphone, your camera, and then you put your name in. I popped you on here, and you're on.
All you got to do is talk to my brother, man. He'll let you know if I can do it. Anybody can do it.
Yeah, and if I can do it, anybody can do it. So I can talk to anybody in the world. They can talk about their companies. They can talk about their products. That's why I'm doing this, man. I enjoy this. And it's the information. I want to have that information. I want people to be able to find the information. So, and here's another one. They want to know something, get a hold of us here, or even Duffy. Get a hold of Duffy. Duffy knows just about everybody. I mean, there's not many people you don't know, Duffy, in this fishing business.
Yeah, I've got a lot of contacts.
Yeah. So if you need some help, get a hold of us. That's why we do this. That's what we're here for. And the other one is this. I want to make sure everybody's all right. So if you're having some issues, you're having some problems with what we got going on right now, let us know. As a group, we can try to help each other. We got to the only way we're going to get through this is if we help each other.
Yeah.
It's Duffy, it doesn't work. You can't do this by yourself. So
I'm going to get out on the water next week.
Yeah, it's going to be in the 60s here. We've been cold right now. So with that, my friend, I'm going to do this is we're going to have you on there by yourself. And then I guess we're going to say goodnight to everybody.
Night.